The numbers in Kent County are concerning health officials here, who say our peak is still ahead of us. On average, the caseload's been doubling every 8 days. News 8's Whitney Burney spoke to them about what they believe comes next.
Here in West Michigan, health officials say we're just weeks away from the peak of COVID-19 cases.
Right now, almost everyone in this community is susceptible to this virus and to the infection it causes.
A trend that's slowly been gaining on us since the beginning of April.
At that time, we were seeing about 4% of them coming back positive. Now we're collecting hundreds of tests every day, and we're seeing about 11% of them coming back positive.
Data for Kent County shows on April 1st, there were only 11 new daily cases of the disease. Today, there are nearly 4 times that. Health officials give partial credit to more testing.
When we started, we were really limiting our tests to only the sickest of inpatients. And now we're following guidelines from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, really in testing anybody even with mild symptoms.
They say it's also clear that the disease is still spreading, which is why they say it's necessary to keep heeding social distance orders. But as officials work to reopen the state, they say there is concern that it means a more severe peak in cases here in West Michigan.
It's so difficult to predict what will happen both before and after, any loosening of restrictions takes place. We are anticipating that we'll continue to see COVID patients for months to come.
Both Mercy Health and Spectrum say they've spent the last few weeks preparing for a major surge in cases and don't expect a shortage of supplies. The Kent County Health Department says there's a rough road ahead.
I keep hearing about safe versus non-safe, and I think that it's important to realize that we're not ever going to get to a spot where we can say there's zero risk, and yet we have to maintain those essential services.
Dr. Adam London says that we'll likely have to continue social distancing from each other through the end of the year, despite the changes that could happen to that order in the coming weeks and months. Reporting from home, Whitney Burney, News 8.